Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of November from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always. Please keep that in mind throughout this reading and take from it what makes sense for you. Get rid of what doesn't. So I'm going to start with this deck by Fire Witch Tarot. This is called What Went Wrong. So we're going to be tackling the challenges of the partnership initially and what might be currently happening, or there could even be past energies lingering here. So let's take a look at that to get things started, Cancer, for your love and life reading here. So what are some of the challenges that you either are dealing with right now or dealt with in the past that might still have some lingering energies right now for Cancer? They are or were too sensitive. Okay, and I don't know why the term crybaby is coming to mind right now. I mean, look at the image. So you could have been dealing with somebody who was just too sensitive, too overly emotional. Okay, maybe it was just really hard to talk to them without them breaking down and just getting their emotions all in there somehow in the conversation. Okay, so we also have this card coming through. You both got bored. So if boredom set in to your partnerships, that could have definitely been a challenge that might have contributed to you guys going your separate ways. You could have broken up with this person. And look at this. The vibe just ain't there. So you might have lost interest, Cancer. That could go the other way too if somebody lost interest in the partnership and decided to go their separate ways. You know, it could go either way, I'm just feeling that. So let's go ahead and grab some insight from tarot messages here. I'm going to start with my Tabby tarot teacher here. So what's going on? I'm getting to that whoever decided to distance themselves, whether it was you, whether it was the other person, you know, they might have poured on the tears and just started crying, and they could have been crocodile tears. You know, maybe pretending to be overly sensitive and emotional just to be able to get your attention. But of course, for some of you, this could have resulted in a very painful breakup, you know, because either of you could have realized, okay, this just isn't happening. We're just not connecting the way we should. The chemistry could have been lacking for whatever reason there. Could have started off really great, but maybe as time went on, it fizzled. So this could be some past energies here for some of you, or what you're currently dealing with. So let's grab some tarot here. So Four of Swords makes sense for me, especially if this person caused you to feel really overwhelmed in the connection. But I'm also getting that some of you guys just need time to yourselves. It's somebody who needs to be alone for a good minute to just maybe recuperate from this whole experience. Could be this person, could be your ex here, but it could be both of you, you know, because there's a lot of anxieties and stress wrapped up in the energy of the Four of Swords. But we do have the Ace of Cups, which I'm really happy to see that. I mean, Cups represents your own water energy here, Cancer. So this is a new beginning for you in love, which is actually a good thing. You know, you ended one situation in order to perhaps start over in your love life, have a new beginning with somebody that you feel more drawn to, obviously feeling the chemistry in that connection. Divine Feminines, you're coming in as the Queen of Cups right here. Again, your own water energy right there. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very compassionate, someone who's emotionally stable, very intuitive. Okay, but I do feel that in past relationships, somebody ended up hurting you, and you've learned from those experiences what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, what it is that you're going to put up with, and what it is that you will not put up with in your future love connections. We do have the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They could have those signs in their chart, or you were dealing with a fire sign. Sun sign. So this is somebody who's very action oriented. Okay, they could be, for some of you, the younger counterpart in the relationship. They could also be very passionate, very charming, very attractive though. Knight of Wands can sometimes be non-committal. They could tend to just want to, they just want to play, okay? For lack of a better word, they could be a player. Never a dull moment with them, though. Lots of adventures with this person. But I'm just getting here, Cancer, that if you represent the feminine here, you are dealing with a masculine, were or are dealing with this person who's really not looking for commitment. I'm feeling more so it's past energies, because I'm getting for you, especially my feminines, that you're ready to start over, start just new chapters in your life to improve the quality of your connections and your love life. And you've got your own Cancer energy right here with the Chariot. Okay, this indicates movement here. So you decided to take action, perhaps, to get away from a relationship that just was not happening for you. It wasn't fulfilling you. It didn't make you happy. You were bored after a while. Maybe you both felt the same. But I'm getting here, one person was perhaps willing to give it another try. Maybe you just were done, you know? Because this is an indication here of action on your part to move you forward. Finally taking control of your life, the situation, and going in a different direction. Okay, so this situation with this person that could have resulted in a Tower moment. It could have been a painful breakup, you know, some tears were shed there, but it was just a very chaotic time for you maybe, and it resulted in a breakup, a separation. But here's the thing too with Tower moments, Cancer, it can also be a blessing in disguise, because it got things out of the way that were no longer serving you in order to have a new beginning through that Ace of Cups. This is also about self-love, being able to fill your own cup in the meantime. Okay, and I love to see the Six of Swords coming in, because this is healing. This is releasing past baggage that you might have been dealing with this person. It's a transition. You're moving forward. You might even enjoy traveling at this time. Okay, so heading towards calmer waters. But there is somebody here who's thinking about you. Okay, someone's feeling nostalgic here. I can't help but feel for some of you guys this could have been a childhood sweetheart, somebody that you knew when you were younger, or just an overall youthful spirit between the two of you. They miss you, they think about you, they want to perhaps get back together. Maybe they tried to explore other connections and tried to replicate what you guys had. Maybe in the beginning, again, it was a very exciting, magnetic relationship, and as more time fizzled, it just seems here that, as it says, you guys got bored with the partnership and feeling like the vibe just wasn't there anymore. But whoever this is, they're thinking about you. They are thinking about you. So let's add to this. Let's see what else needs to come through, Cancer, for this first half of your reading. So I wanted to grab some cards from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. So someone from your past maybe wants to reconnect and talk to you again. Whether you're interested or not, I feel you might still hear from this person. If you're really no longer interested, maybe by now you've already moved on to another person and it might already be in another relationship. So let's see what comes through from this deck here. We do have resentment, okay? Bitterness, anger, stinging words. So this to me represents someone from your past. Maybe you guys had a very painful discussion the last time you guys spoke. They could be the bitter one here and angry that you guys were unable to work it out. But see, they're thinking about you. Here's the memories. Bittersweet, you see? Bitterness and bittersweet. This is where this individual is. They're dwelling, you know, on those past memories, which we clearly see from the Six of Cups. They're feeling nostalgic because this is about past influences that might still be lingering here. They're thinking about you. And then we have despair coming in as well. Falling apart, sinking, hopeless. So that could be this person thinking about you, just focusing on the memories, feeling this sense of despair because the relationship did not work out. And they still might be interested in you. They might still want to talk to you. I feel they do. They might want to communicate somehow. But they're also perhaps feeling like even if they did talk to you, that maybe it's just been so long since you guys spoke that this might not be a workable situation. So let's grab some tarot to see what that's about. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from my new deck. This is my Luna Tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. For the first half of your love and life reading. What do we need to know here? Somebody resents a conversation that you guys might have had in the past, or they're just really angry. I have a card flying. One second. They might be really angry with themselves, you know, over things that they did or failed to do or say. Okay, so this was the card that flew off my desk. 3 of Wands. This could be you just really focusing on looking towards the future, looking ahead. You know, this is a card of expansion, as you can see right there. You don't want to really be focusing on the past, but I feel there's someone from your past that's still thinking about you. That's just what I'm feeling here. They're wanting to really manifest something with you here with the Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a masculine who's an earth sign also, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here. That could be the person that's focused on the memories and feeling really bitter about how things might have ended between the two of you. 7 of Pentacles here. This is about perseverance. So 7 of Pentacles is our wait and see card. So it might take a little bit more time to see how this person is going to handle themselves. Are they going to reach out? Just instinctively, I feel they will, because they're not ready to just close this chapter of their life, perhaps, you know. And it makes sense for me that patience is required. It's like wait and see. They're going to have patience. The Temperance card is about restoring balance in the partnership also. And they clearly desire a reunion with you. They've had regrets, okay? So 4 of Cups, they clearly have had some regrets about you and the partnership. And here you are again with the Chariot, okay? So you're kind of standing your ground, maybe ready to move forward to find love again. You've got some decisions that you need to make here when it comes to your love connections, Cancer. This has been happening for my water signs for a while now, where the past, the present, and the future are kind of interacting with each other. Those energies are just intermingling here. So the decision might ultimately fall on you to decide, will you even talk to this person from the past? It could be an ex. Or have you already decided to go in a different direction? Are you single right now, or have you moved on to somebody new? But again, with that Chariot's energy, that creates movement. You're not stuck in the past. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to live your life. You're ready to perhaps find love again if you haven't already. You could be dealing with a Gemini also. And then you've got the Hierophant right here. Spirituality, as it says. This is a card of commitment. So I feel you might be committed elsewhere at this point. You know, you could also be dealing with somebody who's very romantic towards you. Knight of Cups. And then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel it could be this person from the past that you detached from and left them out in the cold. And they're feeling that energy, which is why they're bitter, and all they have left are the memories. You know, it could have also been that they were deceptive towards you with that 7 of Swords. Okay, so it's understandable if you really don't want anything to have to do with them because they betrayed you. Maybe there were trust issues here also. Okay, so we'll have to dig a little bit deeper when it comes to this partnership, Cancer. So I'd love to see you over for part 2 of this reading over in my Patreon page. And I'll, of course, include that info down below in this video. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information will be down below as well. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.